All right. I hope this is working. Hello? Am I live on YouTube? This is so weird. I'm not using any. I'm not using Streamlabs, so this is so weird. I have no idea if you can hear me. Oh, I just muted myself. Wait. Edit. Let's see. This all should work. So yeah, welcome. Um, helping out February, day 29. What's been going on? Hello, my name is Nathorio. So this whole month, every day, I've been posting up YouTube shorts with the intention to kind of monetize how setting up a daily intention, like if it helps, if it really works or not. I just kind of like try to make an experiment of sort, you know? Um, what's wrong with this camera now? Hello, camera, please focus. If it doesn't focus, well, I need to adjust it like this. I have no idea. Hello, camera, you focus. All right. So, and every day I woke up and I said to myself this very sentence. I said, guardian, whatever, inside of me, or just whatever there is, please let me help somebody today with my in the range of my capabilities, of my daily capabilities, and that it will benefit me and that person, that I will gain good experience, and that I can be of some sort of help. So that the idea came out of this law of manifestation, basically. Like, if you can manifest things like people are saying that you can you also program yourself and manifest that you can help somebody in some sort of way? So I was curious. And also, with doing so every day, I wanted to reconnect or connect even deeper with the ethereal, with the, let's say, guardian angels, and just everything that is in a non-material form, but with setting an intention, because that is super, super important. I posted a blog on my webpage that I have no idea how I can even. Oh, I can share my screen even. I can share my screen. Wow. Let's see how does go. Oh, they improved YouTube. YouTube, you improved. Thank you. I can share my screen. So Um, I can't make the camera smaller though, but so basically on my webpage, nathurio.si, I made a blog helping out with your spirit guidance in February 2024. Here I even posted how to set an intention. If you would like to read this, you just go on nathurio.si/blog, or helping out with your spirit guidance. And I was like, I really tried to aim like what is going to happen if I practice this, if I do this daily, and also by practicing gratitude. And I gotta say, that's this has been such a ride. So I'm going to go through all of the 29, actually, yes, there are 27 shorts probably, because sometimes I even like forgot to post them. I'm gonna go through all of these shorts, and try to explain a little bit more what happened, if something happened or if something didn't happen. So let's see how it goes. Basically, it started with 1st of February, which was also in bulk. So here we go. I hope you guys will be able to hear this. I did. Yeah. So this was the first one. And I gotta say, that day, like in bulk, I really set myself with the intention I'm gonna do this for 1 month, like for real. Because usually I would stick to something for 2 weeks and then, it would slowly like something would pile up and then I would forget something. You just get just too busy in some point. First you're like really, really steady, like really have this practice routine or just something, but that third week comes when you just like have so much stuff to do and then like, oh, I can't stick to my regular routine. You kind of do it, but it's like, you have so much stuff to do, at least me. And then it kind of gets messed up and you're like, all right, now I'm gonna go to my routine back, and then like, oh man, I just you know so this was the first one. Oh, oh, so helping out February, join me on this journey. More info in the description. Here you go. Mm-hmm. I opened the eyes. Yeah, so that was day freaking first. All right. I was so deeply in that intention that like I'm really gonna help somebody that I met somebody that I can't even say it was a person from the past because I actually saw this person in high school, but I never really talked with them. And now they're all grown up, mature. They're a parent, and they're suffering with drug addiction so badly. And I kind of got to know them the first time, like a little more in depth. And it was crazy because they were like, how can you be so young, me being 34? How can you be so young yet so mature and so deep? And I gotta say, I'm really working hard on this because people usually see me and they're like, how can you be somebody teaching spirituality and something? I'm like, man, I got some stuff in my sleeve, you know. So she was shocked and amazed. Oh, now I even revealed that it was a she, but she was shocked and amazed, and she was like crying there. And I just said, look, if you ever need somebody to talk with, or even just go out partying, I don't drink alcohol. I don't consume any drugs, substances, stuff. Like, if you need somebody to go out with, like, I'm here. And they really let their heart out. They were like, wow, and you're also so freaky like me. And I'm like, yeah, like You just need to really allow yourself to be, and just by saying such simple stuff, just by being me, somebody who can empower and really like share from my personal growth, from my personal experience, I really managed to help her so much, and I was so grateful. So you can see my smile where you're like, "Ee," you know. The second day, so the second day and day three were together because I kind of forgot to record what happened on day two. So I put it in day three, and yeah, so there we go. That was crazy. So day two and day three. So I'm really sorry for my limited English. Usually, like I want to package stuff really fast, but then I'm like, brain doesn't work. So in day two, the second day, I managed to at the end of the day help out my friend who is suffering for a burnout from work, and I really let him to listen, and I heard them out, and by again sharing some of my experience, because I was experiencing a burnout last year for 3 months, so I knew exactly what he was going through. So I just said, look, you should do this, this, and this. And if this was me, I was really trying not to be a cunt, like just being like a smart ass. Hey, you should do this, you should. I said, like, if this was me, like, I would do this and this and this, but and they really like you could really, when you say something to somebody and when they get something, like when that spark happens, it's just like a click, or you feel it, it, and you're just like, yeah, they got it. And I was so grateful. And then day three, it wasn't actually band rehearsals, it was rehearsals with my vocal project, and there was a quarrel between two of them in the project. And after we had a 2 hour, like I said, moderated conversation, it was like group therapy. It was really exhausting, but at the same time so important for the whole group and for both of them, because they both realized how like misunderstood they were between each other because of different styles of thinking. Somebody really wanted somebody to think like them, while the other person wanted them to think like them, so it's like, and all I said was like, could you just stop being selfish for this moment and realize that you both mean well, you both meant well, but you both had different approaches to it because of your different backgrounds. Can you respect that? Can you respect that? And that's how it started. So it was really, really intense, but it was so good. I was so grateful to being able to be a part of that. And I was like really the moderator of the conversation. There was more of us, like it was really like a group therapy session, but it was so nice, and stressful at some points, but really nice, because at some points like people started shouting at each other because of the rage and energy being trapped. But with some moderation, it went out pretty well. So I was really happy with this. Day four. Not beat, be with people. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was really hoping to get some more feedback, but hey, maybe somebody who's going to watch all the shorts back, they're like, hey, let's do a let's actually try this and let's see how it goes, you know? So basically, yeah, I felt that day, like even like strongly by my guidance, that I should just do a card for somebody. I'm like, okay. And that one came out. I did translated really poorly, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to beat somebody, but to be with somebody that you need to be truthful to, to show your strength, your personal strength, to empower yourself. And that day, I also helped my mom physically, so that's also helping out with the best you can and with the intention. I don't see my mom often because she lives in another place, in another area where I'm actually going to move out really soon. And when I'm going to move out there, I don't think I'll be able to have streams anymore. We're gonna try though, but I don't think it's going to be able because it's in the middle of nature. It's in the middle of nowhere, and you know, I rather choose to connect with nature than I can easily go to the capital. I'm still gonna have internet, so it's not like I'm not gonna be connected with the world, but it's just the connection's not gonna be that strong. So I rather have a strong connection with nature than through the internet. You know? Yeah. So day 4, day 5 is so cringe, dude. Oh. See, like I'm so silly sometimes. I just think like, oh, I didn't help anybody. Oh, I took my dad to the ER because I, he literally felt like I thought he's going to die because my dad has a heart problem. He does have a bypass, but like his heart wasn't pumping. He like he looked like he's going to die. Like I saw so many people pass away in front of me already. So it was like if I don't take him to the ER, like something's gonna happen to him. Thankfully, he is much better now. Got to knock on wood because that's superstition here in my country. That's like for good luck. Thankfully, he is doing all right. He is better, and yeah, I did help somebody on day 5 as well. But also, I noticed the more that I was setting the intention to help somebody else, I started forgetting on me again. So I started getting really, really strong stuff back, what I needed. Um, for those of you who maybe haven't heard or don't know me well, so I just like for the past month and a half, I've been also going through a very, very emotional roller coaster since I broke up with my partner. We've been together for 7 years, and for the past year and a half, we were even creating a home together, an apartment. Basically, he was creating everything. He was like really doing all the stuff because like he's a good man. I'm not saying, but it just didn't feel right anymore. So I think it's the best to take, like, maybe it's just a break, but for now, like, I'm feeling so much better. That's all I'm gonna say. So it was also a very, very emotional roller coaster the whole month, also with doing this Happen Out February. So keep that in mind, and let's go to day 6. Mm. Oh yeah, it was brain fog. It does, because you know what, guys? Yesterday on my way home, I helped out two frogs. So because they were like in the middle of the road, and they were like, "We're gonna get squished, Mo." I like, why don't you move? One like really got scared of my foot and moved, but the other got petrified, probably even before I came, because yeah, like it, like the frog like really like went into this stiff pose, and I was like, "Oh, you poor thing. I'm gonna take you away from the road. You're fine. You're fine." And I had like gloves with me, so I don't mind picking up the frog with my hand, so you won't think like I'm like, ugh, disgusted. No, I played with frogs. I played with snakes when I was little. Like, well, I just, I have no problem with this. However, I didn't want the frog to pee me, to pee over me, because when they're afraid, they have, they squirt. So yeah. Uh, so that was something I helped them off that day. I also, with teaching, since I'm a teacher, I think I really help. Like, I empower. I really give out some advice. So it's also like just being me and being helpful, I guess, every day like that. Day 7. Oh yeah, that was crazy. Let's go. Hmm. Oh yeah, so let me recap this again. So first off, the rock. You, I can show here. Probably can I go from the beginning? Yeah, I can go from the beginning. Uh, Here. So see this rock here. This is where I already moved it, like at least 1 meter, and I remembered like, oh wait, I can record this for helping out February. I don't have a filming crew, so I was like, oh wait, let me record this. And then I already like moved half of the road with I moved the rock half the road, and then like, oh, I can record this, and then the person came behind me, and I told them if they can help me move the rock, and they're like, oh, but I have back problems. I'm like, well, shit, me too. Well, I had an injury last year in August where I was even taken by a chopper to the hospital because I didn't feel my limbs anymore. Yeah, so it was like, okay, we gotta move this, but then it like I still did the whole thing. And basically, I went to my mother's place. I slept at my mom's. I mean, my future home. Um, and was teaching a choir in Croatia, and explaining about complex post-traumatic stress syndrome, which is something that I was diagnosed with. And I'm like, okay, let me share how this is and yada yada. And they were like, oh wait, this is actually like something people have, like, wow, this, but this is something like I have. Like when I was explaining to the person and to another person, and I started like elaborating like this conversation, they were like, but this happens to me too, about this and this and this. Like, yeah, these are called triggers. And these were all people with families and a lot older than me, okay, at least 10 plus. And like, nobody actually explained to them like about this, and it was so like transformative to them, like in their head, like, wow, so this is actually called a trigger. Oh, now, yeah, I have these. It was so interesting. So they ate. Yeah, it's day 9, but I helped my mom on day 8. mm, I helped myself. I'm a lady on your. Let's go. Day 9. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't, but yeah, a lot of teaching. Yeah, that's true. So like, I'm not gonna, recap this that much, but I was taking some. I felt so good with this like violet hair. Some people were like, you should just dye your hair violet all the freaking time. I'm like, no, I like my natural color. Like, yeah, but you look so good and your eyes are green and they look so much greener. I'm like, I don't care. I can wear a wig. I have a wig. All right. So day 9, day 10, and 11, because I celebrated my birthday. It was my birthday on the 11th, while I celebrated my birthday on the 10th. I went out partying, dancing. It was an R&B hip hop night. I had such a great time. It was just dancing. It was awesome. I was doing a tarot reading. Yeah. Speaking. Yeah. So that was good, good. So helping out fairy day 12. Oh, morning voice. Can you hear that? Oh, I'm the same. All right. Yeah. 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 I helped my cousin because he needed his drum set, like he needed a ride. Um, and then I fixed him a ride. So that's helping out too, because my friend was passing by that town where his drum set were. Well, if I would go there, I would need to do like a lot of additional kilometers, and then even like I would have to buy something for the freeway to be able to go on the freeway, like a pass ticket stuff, and yeah, just blah. So that was helping out too. Day 13. Oh man, that was so crazy. It was so intense. Like you can see it some days when you feel like better, you're more in that flow. That day I really like wanted to have that donut. I really felt like, man, I'm gonna go to the bakery and get that juicy donut. Is it even called juicy? Do you even say juicy donut? I don't know. But it's like greasy, but greasy in a good way donut. Like fat. We call them kroff. Carnival. Eat. It's the love attraction. The donut was good though. Yeah, dude, listening is also helping out. That is so important. And I was like, why do I always need to feel like I need to be giving something that is helping? Sometimes just being there is the biggest help you can give, because it is your time that you are giving, it is your presence that you are giving. You could be doing something else, but no, you deliberately choose to be there and to listen, or just to be there. So that is also helping out. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Why don't you just marry that butterfly right now? Let's go. Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies. Oh, oh yeah. This day was so freaking important. Not only that I had a thing with my ex partner. It was Valentine's Day, and I kind of tried to be sweet, so I gave him a chocolate in a heart shape. You know, yeah, doesn't matter. I just wanted to show some affection, that I still care, because I still care for the person. It's not like that they were bad to me. They weren't, but it doesn't work out. When you feel stuck, and you know that the person is like really great, you have nothing, you can't just force yourself to be happy. If you know happy, you must make you happy. So I took the opportunity to make me happy now, so I'm doing that. And that day, it was more like I had an energetic attack, but it was a spontaneous attack by somebody. Even though that somebody, since then, I feel like they're now more distant towards me, but I'm so grateful that that happened. I literally um had a panic attack, and I felt like I was struck here. um but that day was so intense, because I was doing the same thing almost 7, 8 years ago. And I saw myself in them and I was like, oh, wow, I understand now. Hi, Yash. Hello, Naruto. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? It's like I'm almost halfway done with the stream on YouTube, but I'm gonna do another stream on Twitch, so you're not missing out. I hope you're doing well, my friend. It's so lovely to see you. So this stream, this helping out was really important. This helping out was really important because not only did I try to help them, but I really helped my past self. Hope yeah, I am doing better and better. I am doing so much better. Also, I started taking probiotics. It's like bacteria for the digestive system for the past 2 days because I have only 53 kilos. And when my doctor saw me on Monday, she was like, you lost too much weight. I literally came in and she looked at me and was like, you lost too much weight. Well, hello to you too. I mean, hello, ma'am. Hey, height, if you don't mind. Oh, 170. I should, so approximately would be good if I have like at least something around 60, below 60, like 58 would be perfect for me, but 53, or I'm usually 55, that it's just like already, but 53, no, no, no. I'm a meter 70, so no. Yeah, that's just not good. Definitely yes, yes. See? Yeah, exactly. So when she saw me, she was like, you need to gain weight. And I said, well, I'm really eating a lot. Like, dude, you people don't even know that I actually eat a lot. I eat a lot. And people are like, how do you not like gain weight? I'm like, I don't know. But then she said, and it changed my mind on Monday, like my perspective on the brain. She said, well, you are so active in so many areas. Not only that your digestive system must be like super working really fast, your brain must be consuming a lot more energy and food from your body than you're inputting, or just putting in. Sorry. So it's like, well, yeah, you're right. And then she said, why don't you try with probiotics? It's like, these are just bacteria. You take one per day for 30 for 3 months. I'm like, okay, these are not like nothing. This is not like medicine. It's just like supplements, basically. And I've been taking it for 2 days. So the second day, yesterday I took one during the day, and I already felt like stuff going on down there, today. So I was teaching since 7 a.m. Today I had two breakfasts. I had lunch, and after work I was so hungry, and I ate so much, like at work I ate so much, like and I went to the shop and bought myself so much food again. And before I was like, oh man, like I need to I feel constipated, I feel stuck, and my body was screaming to get chocolate, and I can't eat chocolate because otherwise I just get like zits all over my face. And it still went to get this big fat chunk of milka, and I was like, I'm gonna eat this milka, and I did, and now I feel good. I already went to the toilet, so too much info. But hey, so let me just continue with the recap of helping out February. All right, this is just too much info. But how are you doing, Naruto? How you been? So this was day 14, and it was a really helpful day for me and hopefully for somebody else, that person as well. Hmm. Oh yeah, I did a therapy that day. Let's go. So yeah, that day I had a therapy session, an energy therapy session. For those of you who don't know, um what I do, I basically, so from April onward, I'm going to have more and more of these grow your spirituality, or just like being a mentor for spirituality, since I've been in this, from, I don't know, from age 9 even. I started reading spiritual books when I was 12. And been through so much stuff. You can read all about me here. I have so much written, and also for music here. You can check on my website. It's also linked in on my YouTube channel. There's so much you can read about me. This is more like of my spiritual journey, what I learned, and then my educational background. But about music, oh, here's like everything. Like when I started, what I started, what happens to me. I was not cutting out anything. It wasn't nice. It's like everything is here, from drumming, from jazz, from ballet, from my bands, from until now, Um, there's when I was writing this, I was like, wow, that's quite some stuff I did already. So no, yeah, the therapy session went really well. The person actually started feeling great, and I was like, wow, I am really, really going to invest myself more into these healing sessions using live cosmic energy. I am a certified mentor, or not, I can't say more, therapist with this. And for the past 7 years, people, 7 years, no, even more, for the past 8 years, I've been training. I did not have the, how do you call it? Like that you have a permission to be a healer, because I was still in training mode. And last year, when I was totally burnt out, I had this opportunity to help one of my friends, lady, really helped her out. She even wrote a big review for me here at Leave Your Review. There's been so many wonderful people writing reviews. Like you can see here, here she is. She even wrote her name, Veronica. What happened with her, like how I helped her. It's in Slovene though. You can. I'm probably gonna try to translate it in English as well. Um, Here are some reviews. While there's also reviews down here from my students. So 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 nice. Like it, you really like get that empowerment. Then this is really what I should be doing, like helping out, basically. And let's continue to day 16. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to say that. I had to say that Mother Earth and Father Cosmos. I helped her out so much. Um, Oracle, hello. How are you doing, dear? Welcome in. I'm so happy to see you here. You're so welcome. Hello, hello. I'm just doing a recap, and after this recap, I'm going to have a stream on Twitch where I'll be live for at least an hour. Um, Also, Naruto, did I tell you I'm coming to India? I just booked my ticket. I just booked my ticket to India. Look, uh, so I'll be traveling on the 22nd of July from Zagreb, from Croatia to New Delhi. New Delhi, New Delhi. When? So I'm going to be I'm going to be in India for 3 weeks. Yes, I can't wait. Really enjoy it. You really love your my shorts. I mean, my shorts are in my pants, but you can't see them right now. But I know what you mean. My YouTube shorts. How are you doing there today, Oracle? We can meet. Oh, really? Are you from New Delhi? Because I'm going to Leh as well. Leh, Leh. I don't know how you spell that. So, oh, both. Okay. So day 16 went really well. I helped my friend, and I even like she called me yesterday also for another advice, and I think I inserted that in my helping out February short as well. So let's continue with day 17. Oh, day 17. Just look at my, like, can you hear my sound here? Like my voice, and then at day 17 how broken I was. Barely. Hmm. Yeah, about this. That day I had a little, let's say, a heartache because of some person. It struck me really hard. I slept only 3 hours, and I had a concert, and I was applying for a project as well, which on which I was accepted. Whew, which is really good. But I was feeling just the lowest of lowest. But the concert went super well, so I was very helpful that day. Yeah. Hmm. So this is really important. What I learned um, on the day 17, that even though it was like helping out February, let's just try to help somebody with being yourself, with being me, and what I can do, what is it in my capability, and also to gain something for myself. But again, it was basically me getting out of myself instead of being inward, and realizing, hey, just by being here, just by existing and projecting positive energy, I am already helping. And we are not aware of that. Why? Like, why? I was like, wow. So let's see. I'm going to have to pay water bills soon. Oh, well, um, that's a good reminder. I have to pay my phone bill. I need to write it down. So if you guys are interested in how my week goes, it's like this is my planner. This is my week. Yeah, so if I don't write stuff down, it's like it's gone. Um, pay my bills, keep pay my telephone bills. Lachai telephone. Thank you for reminding me to pay the bill. um, my sister is in New Delhi, so I have a idea about that area. Ooh, my favorite short was the one with the removed rock. Oh yes, we went through that one before. We went through that one. I can go again and just tell you what happened, like the whole thing. But and my office city. So Yash says my office city is near New Delhi as well. Oh really? But by helping, maybe you create more problems. Hmm. If you, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Like I felt Oracle, like don't get me wrong, but I feel like you have probably been really mistreated in your life. Like maybe you never really allowed yourself to be fully yourself and just allow yourself to be whatever you are. It feels like you feel that you're going to be a burden to somebody or that you're going to do something wrong or you know one rock remove equals 15 more to remove. Nah. No, there was only like one huge rock on the road. And so we finished at day 17. Let's just go back to the rock one. Okay, let me jump. There's a See, I already moved half of like half of the path. I moved the rock before recording because then I realized, oh wait, I'm moving the rock, but I could be actually recording this for helping out February. This is also helping, I'm removing the rock from the road with my poor back because I had a back problem last year. No, you're not. I'm not a burden. You're a damaged feather. Oh, I don't believe you are a damaged feather. I believe you're just somebody who had a very, very different journey than somebody else. And you are coping with your life journey in your possible best way that you know and that you learned how to. That's how we're all doing it. But yeah, I do believe I do believe you are a really, really kind soul. And I also saw some of your shirts. So let's go back to day 18. See, it helps out. So that's why I don't believe that if you help out somebody or like by helping out that you create more problems. Like it really pays off. Why am I so not photogenic? Like look at this. It's like you want to split for something. You know, I look like I'm high over here. Oh, I'm always high on life though. Um, it's just like if you really do something good, you really receive that goodness back. Like Nea is an actress from LA. Even though she's Croatian, she's an actress. So she like came from LA and I met her that day and my tire like exploded. I almost lost my life. I never told this on the short, but I almost lost my life that day. I was driving 85 at least kilometers per hour and during a curve, my tire exploded, and I went like, and then back. I almost drove off of the road. Thankfully, I learned on safety driving. Um, we have to have safety driving experience here too. On safety driving, I learned how to maneuver this, and because the car was still driving normally, when your tire gets flat, it doesn't like get like flat immediately. You can still drive on it. So I was still like, okay, the car is driving, so let's just continue. But when I parked the car in the middle of the center at the train station, I even parked the car at the electric charging station where I wasn't supposed to. That was so intense. And then the car just went like boop. It just went down because of the flat tire. And I was like, oh, what? And since I called my like I've been with my partner for 7 years. I'm gonna call him. Like, he was going to be the first person for me to call because I was petrified. I was in shock. I was afraid. I didn't know what to do. So I called my ex boyfriend. He was the first person to call. So I called him, and you know what he said? I was like, I but my tire's flat. It exploded. He didn't even ask me, "Are you okay? Is everything all right? Did you crash?" Nothing. He was like, "Huh, okay." Called a car toll. It was like nothing. Called a car toll. Um, I don't have time for the car toll assistance right now. Like, can you really help me out that I can change the tire by myself? And he's like, nah, you're not gonna be able to change a tire by yourself. And I'm like, okay. And then my friend came along, and then another car parked by, and I was like, oh no, everything started. There was just so much stuff going on. I was like, okay, calm down. You have to have this under control. I cut off my ex boyfriend. My friend called me, said, "Are you okay?" I almost cried when he asked me that question. Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Let me help you step by step how to change a tire. I'm going to help you on the phone. And I was like, thank you. But wait, let me see if I'm accidentally blocking the way for that car to charge their car because it was an electric charging station. Like, it was the parking place was for the charging station. So I hung up. I went to the person there and I asked, "Am I blocking the way? Excuse me, am I blocking the way?" And they said no. And then I saw that it was a family, two kids and parents. So I asked the husband, can I ask you for some assistance? Like, my car, I have a flat tire. Could you please maybe help me change the tire? I can do everything. Just if you can just. And they were like, "Oh, we're kind of in a hurry," he said. And the woman, so probably the wife, she was like, nah, you go change the tire. I'm gonna go get the tickets. And the kids stayed in the car. And while he was changing the tire, he changed it in literally 4 minutes, guys. It was so fast. I was like, whoa, we're not even gonna be late for the swimming pool. Because I met with my fellow mermaids. And it was so funny. Um, he changed the car, the flat tire, and the kids started getting out to the car because they were interested, like, what was daddy doing? And since I'm a teacher, I had some I had exactly two brand new Lego, how are these called, rubber erasers, you know You don't know how to change a wheel? Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. So I had two of these and I gave them to the children. And then when the little girl, so there was a little girl and a little boy, um, when the little girl saw my friend having a mermaid's tail with her, because we're both mermaids, the little girl was like, "What is that? Is that a mermaid tail?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And of course, she went like, "Daddy, Daddy, they're mermaids, they're mermaids." And I just said, like, "Thank you so much for your help changing my flat tire. If your little daughter wants to ever become a mermaid, we offer courses, and just please call and say that you are the one who changed my flat tire. You're going to have a 20% discount." And he was like, "That's great because her birthday is coming really soon." I'm like, "What?" It was so cute. It was adorable. Oh, Bob Gandhi. Hello. How are you today? So happy that I can see you on stream. I'm going to stream on Twitch too, so I'm a little late already, but I'm talking too much. So let's see. So Yash, Oracle, Bob, I have uh, are you planning on singing a duet? A duet with who? I don't know how to change a wheel. Yes, yes. Like I said, me neither. So it pays off to be good. So this was the. Oh, I did. I did actually. Then I had a. Oh, look at my. um, look at my high face again. I did help somebody. I had a really intense conversation afterwards, just by listening and you know glad to finally catch a stream again. Yes, I'm gonna stream on Twitch too. First, I said on YouTube to have a recap of what's been going on Helping Out February, to have it on YouTube, and then on Twitch. Let's go day 19. It's so good. I've been practicing a lot. Oh, I did. Mm-hmm. Yes, so that's me. Yeah, I have a day off, but on my day off, I do so much stuff, but it's not even a day off. It's like, woo. But yeah, I did some tarot reading. With tarot reading, I with my tarot reading, I basically help with decision making, some stuff, and or just see if there's something I can sense intuitively from the future, or maybe just I sometimes like through the tarot reading, I got a message from the person's guide, like spirit guide or whatever guide, that I need to reconnect them. And that was it. Like I didn't see anything in the cards, but I had to do like something else, and then that person became like really transformed or really more connected or grounded, or just something really happened. So yeah, I sometimes don't even know how I do these things, but it just happens. Day 20. You can hear it. Hmm. Yeah, that day was really rough for me. So like again, been in a relationship for 7 years. I really wanted to have kids for a long time, and then I lost my wish to have kids, and then yeah, and I guess that day, I think it was a Monday, a friend that I really care about made me kind of realize that, oh no, now I'm 34. If I'm gonna have kids, I'm just gonna be too old to have kids, and it really hit me, you know. Oh, you can't hear my recap video. Is it on purpose? Why didn't anybody tell me? I thought you can hear the videos. Oh no. Oh no. What can I wait? Let me see. Edit. Is it because of the wait details? No, 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 no. I don't know how to stream on YouTube through YouTube. It's so weird. On Twitch, you're going to be able to hear it, but this is so weird. I have no idea. You know that before you couldn't even share a screen on YouTube? This is like, yeah. I don't have access to the feature. Okay. Oh, you can't hear the videos. Oh, well, what a recap this is. I thought it was a bird. No, no, it wasn't on purpose. How can I do this then? Wait, maybe I can. I'm going to I'm a shot the sheriff. Let's do it like this. You're probably gonna hear it now, wait. Start again. Are you messing with me? That was helpful. Don't tell me you can't hear this right now. You have watched all the shorts, so I can still understand. I can do lip reading. I can, but there's subtitles here. Oh no! I blew my candle. I blew the candle. Wait, you can't. You still can't hear it? That's odd. Wait, damn it. Well, hmm. Which mic am I using? Like, this is so weird. This is so weird. Eyes reading is best. Lunatic. Yes. How can't you hear now? Like, I just set. You can hear me, right? I am. Pop out dashboard. Let's see. Dashboard. Excellent. Wow, that's it. That's all of my dashboard. I can just see there are like 4 people watching. That's it. Uh, it's almost only 9 more days. 9 more days. You can hear me, but you can't hear this. This is crazy. All right. Can you hear it? Can you hear it now? Could you hear it now? Please tell me you can hear it. Great sound. Thank you. February. What do you mean you can't hear? But it's going through my speaker in my microphone. What? This is crazy. This is crazy. How can you hear me? How can you hear me, but while my microphone, which is here, and the speaker is like the even closer voice act? Then okay. I'm gonna do some voice acting with this childish voice of mine. Alright, I can do it this one. I can speak during the healing, you know? I'm being married. I'm being a good married to student slash friend. Oh, I remember that day. That day, I went to a friend, and we were kind of doing some stuff, you know, like tarot reading and stuff like that, and Damn. All right. Ba, 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 ba. So this was day 21. Let's go to day 22. So there is a party. After the party. This is hysterical. I'm happy you guys are having a good time. But look at my face. What am I doing? I'm just, this is not funny even more anymore. Um, Yeah, I've been crying because I wanted to be a mom, and then I thought that I felt like I'm too old for being a mom, and then that my friend that is a mom, my best friend, said when I went to her and she hugged me. I was there just for 30 minutes, and she hugged me and said, "Aw, you're experiencing the baby fever," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, my mom told me about this. When they get like overflown with the hormones and they want to have a baby so badly, it's called baby fever." And I'm like, "Okay, now I understand why I'm being so tearing up, like teary, blah, a crybaby, cry baby." All right, you would be a great mom, I'm sure. Baby. You are my babies. I was reading my game sound coming from speaker and my voice from earbuds. Oh, that is possible too. All right. All right. But so let's do a recap. I was crying because I was crying. Oh wait, this wasn't even helping out February, so I just decided to make changes. Okay, let's go. Day 22. Day 22. Changes initiated. Let's fucking go. Hello. Helping out February. Day 23? No, 22. I didn't set an intention that day. As clear. As. But I did do a vision board today, and three things came true from the vision board already. My trip to India, my trip to Turkey, and I got these earrings. That's crazy. Okay? It was really good. Mm. So create a vision board. Do you know what the vision board is? I'm missing Twitch emotes here. Don't worry. I'm gonna stop streaming on YouTube and I'm gonna switch to Twitch. I'm gonna do a little pause just to go to the bathroom, and now we're gonna stream on Twitch. And I might even start playing a game. What slide are we on now? We're on day 22. Day 22. Oh yeah, I did do some help, and I was being very, very much appreciated that day at work, much more than usual. So I guess I was helping out. Day 23. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, so this was you, Oracle. I was talking about you because that day I felt energetically so strong, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna help Oracle. Still no sound. Yeah, I'm listening, and then I'm gonna recap. So day 23, I did help somebody, and I also wanted to help you that day. Yes, it's you. Somebody from my comment section. So I said they know who they are. Hopefully I'll have more time tomorrow. And I felt like maybe today or tomorrow because I felt really strong. But also like during this helping out February, just talking with you guys, interacting. I had a lot of helping out also through Discord, through Ren's Discord server. I was also speaking through YouTube comments. You know, it's just it's been so much going on that I didn't even like get all of the messages clear. You know, I didn't record this yet, so I'm going to record how to return energy that's not yours because you should never absorb somebody else's energy. Naruto knows this pretty well since being from India, like from like just knowing the laws of karma and dharma. There are certain ways how you can absorb somebody's energy, and by doing that, you can actually take a part of their karma, of their karmic energy, and it is not yours to have. It is not yours to take. But if you decide to do it, well, then you know people aren't even aware. Energy can transfer. Energy can transform, but you cannot destroy energy. Well, people just think like you can destroy something. You can't. That's a law of physics. You can't destroy it. Once it's created, you can either transfer it or transform it, and that's it. It piles up as well. And energy, if it's inactive, it like I'm not gonna say it stagnates. It's like it's not inactive. That it means it's like it's not that strong. But when something lights it up, sparks it up, it's gonna be strong again. It's like with emotions. Um, for example, past traumas, the triggers happen exactly like you just, oh, there's something here, boom, and it happens like, but before you find that little trigger, you're not going to have any problem like just functioning normally because you're not poking in there, you're not lighting like igniting that energy, yes, people's energy feels heavy. Well, you need to learn how to not absorb it. And if you do, what is the proper way to return the energy? Because people really like don't understand the laws of energy because of our ego. I didn't understand it until years ago because of my mentor. I did go through a very, very intense. That was probably the most intense experience of my life. I think probably, well, the second most intense experience was probably when my mom gave me birth, because I swear that was the most intense experience going through this course of becoming a therapist with life cosmic energy. This was so intense, and just by understanding and transcending with energy, I came to the point like, wow, like we really aren't aware that there are really like these laws, natural laws that we need to respect, and there are certain ways how energy must be dealt with, and people are really like using their ego and not doing it properly, and then they're like, Why is this happening to me? Well, respect the rules and don't play God, you know? So then there was a slide about you helping a frog. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'm coming to that. Yes, people, bad karma and toxic people destroy a body. I know. I know. Only really. I now only rely on God's help to heal me. Yes. See, like that is also really good. If you believe in God, if it's something like that you really like feel. I have nothing against any religion. Like I'm really like open to everything. I do believe it's a source. It's love. It's just in whatever feels more to you, you know? And when you really open up, like for real, I never really did like fully open, but last year when I was burnt out, you know, I was just like either I open up completely now and really like go all into this energy stuff and led myself to music and see what happens, or I'm going to take my life. I was at that point, and I gotta say, my savior was two thoughts were my saviors that day. I said to myself, like, where a voice told me, I want to sing, I want to make music. And then the second voice was like, I want to meet Ren. I want to see Ren's concert. I want to. It was crazy, you know. Just from all of the artists, from everybody that I listened to, and it was like so strong. Like I want to meet Ren. I want to see him live. It was just something. I'm like, yeah, and that's what kept me alive that day, and that's why I'm alive here. I'm grateful. So day 23, I did record a video. I think it was super helpful. Let's go on. Day. Let me just put this back so I can hear it through my there. Ding. Mm. Oh, so 24th. This was this Saturday, the past Saturday. I went out with my best friend. It was her birthday. It was the same friend that I helped 2 weeks before that with energy and with some teachings. And yes, I helped her that day as well, just by being there with her, by conversation about energy. She also went for this life cosmic energy course. She did the first course while I did the master stuff. So be right back. No worries. Take your time. Day 25. I is God feminine or masculine or both? How do you feel it? Because interesting that question came up. Um, some say like no gender and stuff. We are in a world that everything is in duality and in genders. Even now, there's so many genders, and I do believe there's so many genders because energy, we're transcending in conscience. We are transcending in conscience, and we are trying to understand how to actually perceive all the energy life forms that don't have gender, that like, let's say, gender fluid would be the closest because it can be a both energy. But for me, honestly, while I was working with guardian angels, mostly I feel like a male presence because I am feminine and I now am boosting my feminine. While at my best friend, it was the first time when I was connecting her. There's also a video on YouTube where I did that with her. When I reconnected her with her guide, that was the first time I felt a female guardian. That was so weird. That was probably the first time. But I do believe it's mostly in our head, like, what do you prefer? And I believe we shouldn't even focus that much into this, if I'm totally honest, because if even if God is a he or a she, it's about the intention and the relationship you have within with them. They could be even they them. Just be respectful towards that energy, and you're fine. So day 25, I got better at the shorts. I think it was a cleansing day for me. Yes, it was. Oh, I got new earrings that day. Oh yeah, and I helped my mom that day. So let's go. Day 26. That was like Monday. What? What did I do on 26? Oh, I did help somebody in the morning on Discord. Yes, on day 26. I was home that day. Energy healing. Oh, on day 25th, I did do the thing for you, Oracle. Wait, it was your birthday? Because on day 25, you remember on day 25, Oracle, I was sending you the energy, and I will check your energy after the recap, okay? If you don't mind. Well, here, and happy birthday! Happy belated birthday to you! That's so sweet! Yay, Oracle! I need some water. So on day 26, I recorded another lesson for music theory in Slovene. As for those of you who don't know, I have another channel here. Look, Nathu Oreo. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Look, 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 look. And I already have 22 subscribers. So here I teach Japanese, and I started teaching music theory in Slovene because guess what? There is nobody on YouTube doing this in Slovene. Nobody. Not even for Japanese, not even for music theory. And it's like, there's so many kids that don't understand English to that extent that they could learn music theory because, in English, the scale is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, while in Slovene, I should start with C, all right? So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then C again. While in Slovenia is C, D, E, F, G, A, H, C. It's a difference already. And while B in Slovene would be B flat in English. So it's just stuff that different stuff. So let's go back to the 26th. I did record the video, I posted it, and there's people watching it, and I'm so happy. Like, even if there's one person that benefits from this, I'm so grateful. And look at, like, if there's like 100 people who view this, I'm so grateful. I don't need to have 100,000 subscribers here. No, if there's somebody who will benefit from this and say, I am so grateful for this person to create content, my work is done. I am happy. I'm giving this out because I love to, and it's going to stay out there until the end of internet. Hopefully, it doesn't get deleted. Day 27. I for- I forgot to record that day. Oof, what happened? Oh, yes, I helped out my student because she she had some traumatic experience that she was not good enough, or she wanted to sing a birthday song to her mom, and other people said, "Wow, no, you shouldn't do that. Like, you're going to be weird." And then when she told me that, I felt like, "Oh wow, like she is so suppressed. She's an adult woman." And I said, "Look, this is your gift to her, right? This is personal. Why are you caring about what other people like like what they think about your present? This is your present. Do you think her mom will like it?" And she said, "Yeah, I think she'll love it. So why are you being so afraid of what everybody else is saying?" I was like really, really empowering her, and she was just like, "Wow, yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice." See, like, it's like you don't even notice that you have this traumatic experience until you like go for that little buzzer and like ding, something happens. So yeah, day 28 was yesterday. So here I saved two frogs. I um I was teaching, yeah, like whew, yesterday I worked for 9 hours, dude. I did help the same friend from the that she had the birthday with teachings again of energy teachings and frogs. Let's see the frogs. Where are the frogs? My journal. I journal. The recap is today. The recap is today. So
I saved some frogs today. Look at the froggy. I saved the froggy. So that's what I did. That's what I did yesterday. I saved the froggy. And this froggy was so petrified.
so yeah, das was helping out das was helping out. Das were helping out February 28 days, because February is basically 28 days, but today it's 29. And um, did I help somebody today? I don't think so. Not really. But I will finally be able to help Oracle because she is here right now. And I'll stop the stream. Oh, and I will kindly invite everybody who don't know thathuorial.si about helping up February was this. I'm gonna do my recap will be this video from YouTube. I'm just gonna post it here. If you would like to comment anything about this journey, you can leave a reply here or just anything. Yeah. So if you would like to book a meeting with me for free, you can book it here. Because I offer three different courses. I also have like intuitive singing courses, like since I'm a singing teacher. And yeah, you can just check it on my webpage. And if you see something that's written really poorly or weirdly, I apologize because I tried my best, but I am not English enough. um, so yeah, let me stop sharing the screen. Hello. Now you can see me in a bigger form. Help me to help out. Yes, help me to help out. All right. Let's do this. Mm, I just need to turn on a little my little candle back up. There we go. For some light, we got a candle here. See this lotus. So basically, what I'm gonna do is please don't have your feet cross-legged or hands like don't have them maybe like on your lap like this. Try to be in a comfortable position. All right. And let's see if I have permission to help you out even. And I don't need this anymore because I can hear myself. Mm-hmm. My neighbor is coughing. He is creating the interference, I believe. Yeah, you just need to relax. You just need to relax. There's going to be many things happening. So, I got the permission to check you out. So let me just see. Yeah, you definitely have some energy juju on you. Yeah. Um, and you said something about your ears, right? The only thing I can see from your right, so that would if you're that so that would be your left ear. You have thin walls. So did you also experience any migraines? And also, do you have any problems with your knees? Doesn't no, not knees. Wait, no, ankles. They're listening to your every move. Why do you feel they're listening? Yes, your ear. Why do you feel that they're listening? What if they don't really care what you do? Why don't you just allow yourself being yourself, right? Um, so so I'm going to ask you. So you have God, right? So you can do this, and you really ask from left side. Yes, I I just measured it. It was from your left side. Um, and pain in knees. I just measured it. So I'm not going to do an energy healing because this is something that I offer in my course, but I can tell you what to do. And pain in ankles, yes, I just measured it, that's why I know. You haven't told me about this. At least you said about the ears, but I measured. So this is about energy. Energy, there is no time and space. So wherever you are, this works. I can teach you just how to do this, all right? So if you are really into believe, if you believe in God, all right? Imagine it as whatever you imagine. And I'm putting my hands like this because why? Not only when you put my hands into this position, don't mistake us as just a Christianity position, like the prayer position, but it's more like the position where your energy is in flow. All right. So you put your hands like this and don't cross leg. Just put your feet on the ground. Take at least 3 to 5 deep breaths. You can inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And try to exhale really loudly. While when you inhale, inhale very quietly. That's very important for you. I'm telling this very personalized for you, okay? And when you do that 5 times later, ask kindly that you would like God to clear all the energies that are not in your best benefit, that you allow the space where you're in and your body to get cleared from all the energies that are not serving you, to start a healing and transformative transition. And when you say that, when you really mean that, you say thank you and already put yourself in the mind that you are receiving it. But it's really important, don't forget to say that you allow. That's what usually people forget, tend to forget. You have to allow something to happen in order to. I sometimes find it hard to open the fingers of my hands. It's body trauma. Don't worry. If you can't do this, do it in a position that you can like have the circulating energy, okay? And the same goes for your ankles and for your knees. Just don't get mad if you don't feel something at the beginning or like straight away, because that just means that you are not allowing the process to help. Because in the energy law, when you ask for something, you shall receive it. We all have the essence to create energy. Our mind is basically like we have an essence of God within us. That's why thoughts and intuition and stuff is just so powerful. Like, I bet there's been so many times people are like, "Oh, deja vu," or you just thought about somebody and they called you or they texted you, or vice versa. And they're like, "Wow, how did you know this?" It's because we're all connected. Energy knows no time and space. It's time and space is something that we created in this material like on this planet because of all the physicalities and everything that's going on. We do not have the eyes to perceive energy and all the laws as they are, because if we would be able to perceive all the laws and see the energy, our brains would freaking explode. We would be like, "Pfft, this is not for our material bodies to comprehend." So we have to understand that we are limited in some things, but we can still work with this. All right. So you try, and thank you. No worries. And I do believe this would be my 29th day of helping up February. And I'm so grateful that I managed to actually today check you out, to connect with you. If you would like to have a session, you can, book a 30 minute, we can have an online call, and I tell you exactly how this goes. You can also read about it on my webpage, and we can then discuss for a price, because if people will be looking for a price, I have to say I usually measure the price. Some people might pay more and some people might pay less. Why is that? I do not know. I measure the energy, because sometimes I will have to invest a lot more energy for somebody, a lot more effort. That's why they need to kind of give up something. And money is something that's the easiest, even though, don't get me wrong, words are just being rough for me. Money is the easiest to give because it's something you can earn. You can earn something that comes back to you. You can earn it and then you lose it again, or you give it away. It's something that you're not attached to, right? So that's why you have to pay. If you're watching somebody giving you so much advice and stuff, and you're not giving something back, no wonder you're gonna stagnate or gonna be in a blockage somewhere in your life, because you're not, it should be the, yeah. So, all right, enough talk. I've been on live on YouTube for almost 2 hours. I wanted to do like an hour stream on YouTube and an hour stream on Twitch. All right, I'm going on Twitch now, but before that, I'm gonna take a 15-minute break. So I'm gonna be live on Twitch. Let me just share everybody. I'm gonna share the screen again. I'm gonna share the screen again. Um, if you don't know how this goes, so you go on twitch.tv/nathuwariel, where is also my YouTube, my webpage. Enjoyed seeing you in Twitch. All right, I mean, I'm gonna basically talk about the same thing, but then I'm gonna play some games probably, because tomorrow morning I'm free. I have only class at 12, so I can sleep and I can play games and I can be free, which is crazy enough that I have more followers on Twitch than on YouTube. But hey, life, you know. Pew! So if you don't know, twitch.tv/Nathorial, I'm gonna be here live at 7. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining in this YouTube session. I really sincerely hope that the shorts will be enjoyable for those of you who are now rewatching this, and if you have any questions, or if you would like to, I don't know, reach out to me. I am here. I'm human. I'm a teacher. I love giving stuff. You know, don't take that too wrong, okay? um, thank you so much, Yash, Oracle, and Bob Gandhi, to come in the chat and say hello. And for everybody else that were probably lurking, I didn't want to say anything, thank them as well. And for those of you who are watching after the stream, so arriva sensei. See you on Twitch in 10 minutes, roughly. Bye.